All right, welcome to week 7 of Casual Esports' Piltover division. My name is Randomonium. I'm with Cyanite. Dragon Rider is our producer right now. And this is the final week before playoffs. Currently, InkJet has locked up the number 1 seed. Suic is in the process of fighting for their playoff lives. They have to win at least one of the games tonight in order to have a chance at making that last playoff spot. Cyanite, what do you think is going to happen in this pick ban phase?
Yeah, first of all, looking forward to this game. Second of all, to answer your question, I think InkJet is going to go for a really early game comp. I feel like they're going to know and feel that they're confident and better than Suic. They are much higher in the standings. If they win both games today, they're one game off undefeated, which is like extremely impressive. So they're probably going to take the pressure to Suic, make Suic respond to what they want to do. And try and play the game the pace that they want to do. We see a Fizzban coming out from Suic, which is extremely smart. It's Photosmart's best champion. And Seraphine Kaisa, obviously super overpowered. And Nar first pick as well is really, really meta.
Yeah, so Nara is actually a really contested pick between both of these teams. So Wookiee has popped off on the Nar a lot of times. So taking away that Nar pick seems like a really good idea on the side of InkJet. And it looks like they're going to respond with the Renekton Talia. Okay, this is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Reaver has not played a lot of Talia, at least recently, that I've been able to see. But Renekton Talia is a fantastic jungle top duo. And they definitely, Subic does like to play around Wookiee. So it's interesting that they're finding ways to enable him with this Renekton Talia with the first 2 picks.
Yeah, it's a really good top jungle duo. It's gonna be very effective for them on the ganks. What I'm gonna, what I'm a little scared about though is that top matchup. Gnar actually does pretty well in the Renekton. If Gnar can keep spaced, and if Gnar can dodge the double E dash from Renekton, he's gonna be all right in that lane. Once Renekton has no E, it's pretty much free poke. It's not a Renekton favored lane. As far as I'm concerned. So I'm worried, and I think that it's going to be all the more reason why I want to see Suic play the top side, because you cannot let that Renekton like get too far behind, or else it's just going to be game over. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, even an even lane, I think, would be Nar favorite lane, just because he'll provide a little bit more utility in those team fights in the late game. We're seeing the Thresh come out in the Lee Sin. So Real Botics, he's one of the only junglers, I think, in Piltover who will pull out the Lee Sin. And he's pretty good on it, actually. And then the Thresh pick, that's definitely been one that they've been favoring on the side of InkJet. They've also been throwing around a lot of Nami and Yumi, but they want to go for the Thresh. So this is a little bit, looks like they want to look to style a little bit. And we see the Varus coming out on the side of Suic. Kind of interesting. I don't really think of Varus as that meta right now. I know that they've been slowly buffing him, but I'm curious why they put such a high priority on the Varus spec.
Yeah, I think in all honesty, I have a 0% win rate on Varus in solo queue games. Like as a teammate, every time my ADC picks Varus, I dodge because I don't like the pick, and it's pretty interesting, especially into a team that maybe won't be so tanky. Anar, Thresh, and Lee Sin don't necessarily fit that standard. They all build HP, so Varus will be able to actually do pretty well into them. What I'm scared about is the low mobility. Gnar, Thresh, Lee Sin all have mobility beyond you with the hook, the Q, the Lee Sin. What's the ability name? The Q, Lee Sin Q. I play Lee Sin.
Sonic Strike or Sonic Wave?
Yeah. I'm like mastery level 7 on Lee Sin. I don't know his abilities, and then Boomerang on Gnar plus his hop. So yeah, they all have ability. Varus doesn't. It's gonna be pretty tough for him. He's gonna have to stay safe.
Interesting. So Nami coming out on the side of Suic. That actually is one of InkJet support's most played. It looks like they're trading picks here, and InkJet will be playing the Thresh, and Suic will be playing the Nami. So it looks like they're going to have to blind their mid lane. So the Lucian still is a flex pick. Interested to see what the mid lane is going to be on the side of InkJet.
Might look towards a Diana. He hasn't played it a ton. I think he's only picked it once. But he's really good on the champion, and it's a pretty safe blind pick. He's going to go for the Zerath, though, offer some range.
Yeah, he's been favoring the Xerath and the Rise a lot in his matches. It's been kind of like one of his go-tos for blind pick. So Lucian bot, Xerath mid. Interesting. Gonna be interesting to see if they can actually punish this.
Yeah, what I'm worried about the Xerath is he's not really in a great state right now. He doesn't do a ton of damage. Pantheon, yeah, that'll be all right.
Hmm.
Not a perfect lane because you can get E'd before you W, and generally Pantheon W is pretty telegraphed. So if Photosmart wants to play it right, he'll be able to cancel that pretty easily.
I actually like the Pantheon pick because it's another point and click stun that
Yeah.
synergizes really well with Talia.
Hmm.
So if they can unlock the Talia, they should be able to get an advantage in the solo lanes. But yeah, I don't think that like in an isolation, there's advantages in top or mid for the side of Civic, but with the jungler there, it could be. I think that's what they really have to play around. So it'd be really interesting to see what the pathing is going to be for the Talia.
Yeah, what I'm looking for right now is how Suic is going to be able to get on top of Inkjet. You have the Pantheon ultimate, and you have Renekton double dash, and if Nami hits a bubble or Varus ultimate or Talia knockback are all options. However, Renekton Pantheon both have to be on top of somebody. Inkjet's drafted a Lee Sin, Inkjet's drafted a Thresh, and Inkjet's drafted a Gnar. If Gnar's Mega, it's game over. If Lee Sin has ultimate up, it's game over. Thresh has Flay up every 8 seconds, it's game over. They won't really be able to stick, and that's where I'm worried Suic will lack damage. Varus needs time to deal damage. Unless he goes lethality, he won't be able to burst anybody. So if Pantheon and Renekton aren't able to stay on top and occupy and stay alive for Varus and Talia to do damage, they're gonna find troubles killing off the Lucian and the Xerath. That's my beginner worry. I they yeah yeah that's I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested to see if they are going to go for the lethality Varus or whether they go for the more on hit style. I think lately, at least when I've seen a Varus, it's been more of the lethality. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the team is not super tanky. You do have to deal with the Gnar, but typically Thresh and Lee Sin don't get too tanky. So you could go the lethality Varus.
Yeah, lethality meta in this past patch, at least in the games I've played, has been a little less presence. Kraken Slayer seems to be the #1 build on Varus right now. So I would think that he's probably gonna go that. I don't necessarily agree with it though. I think lethality actually is the better choice here, and I could be just inting my life away saying that. But lethality offers good damage against armored targets. It cuts through, and you have a Lucian and a Xerath who are generally gonna be farther away than Varus would like, unless Lucian ease in. And so he's going to need a way to poke them, because without him poking, Xerath's not really going to take damage. Lucian's certainly not really going to take damage behind a Lee Sin, a Thresh, and a Gnar. Once again, going to be difficult. I want to see a lead, first of all, for Pantheon. Straying away from the Varus topic, if Pantheon doesn't get a lead here, it's going to spell doom for Suic, because Pantheon needs to be able to one-shot. So I want to see the Eclipse build. And I want to see him able to make plays around the map with his ultimate as soon as he hits 6. He's going to be able to gank bot lane pretty effectively with the ultimate. He's going to be able to gank top lane. Gnar only has one dash as well.
We got bamboozled. It's actually a Pantheon top.
Oh, it is. I didn't even notice.
It's Pantheon top, Renekton mid.
I was looking at OP.GG's. You're so right.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, same process.
Same process. I mean, the Pantheon can basically just ult bot off of recall and things like that. But yeah, so it looks like they're going to run the Renekton into the Xerath. I do think the Pantheon probably has a little bit of a better matchup into Gnar. So I kind of like this adjustment. And then the Renekton, with his sustain, should be able to negate some of the poke that Xerath has. So yeah, I'm really curious if they can make use of this. I mean, they've got melee solo laners in both lanes.
I 100% agree. I think Pantheon and Gnar is a much better matchup. He's going to be able to do some quick damage Wing on, and he'll be able to reduce the damage completely on the way back with, I think it's his E. I've never played Pantheon, so I don't actually know. But Renekton also is a better matchup into Xerath because he can double dash, and it's not a guarantee for Xerath to hit that E. It's going to take a little more guesstimating of where he wants to place that, because Renekton always has that second dash to dodge. He can flash, so Xerath's probably going to want to go. What I hope is it doesn't happen here. We're not in the lobby yet, so I can't see summoner spells. I hope Xerath doesn't go barrier, because Renekton obviously will be able to take out that barrier with the W. So
that's a very good point. You
I
probably
want
want
to
to.
see him go like
You may want to go.
cleanse.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like cleanse might be the right call here.
Because barrier would kind of be a wasted summoner spell. Even and not even the Renekton, but the Pantheon as well will cut through that barrier with ease with Eclipse. So that's something I'll stray away from if I was photo smart. Other than that, in those two solo lanes, well, wraps it up for me. What else do you see here in the jungle and bot?
I think bot lane. It seems like it's going to be like the Lucian is stronger than the Varus early game, but I feel like the Nami potentially is better in lane than the Thresh. But it's highly dependent upon whether or not you can land the hooks.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Lucian and Thresh will definitely have more presence because Varus and Nami don't have any CC other than Nami Bubble, but Lucian has an E. So
Yep.
Lucian won't be getting bubbled this game pretty much. So what's gonna happen is Thresh is gonna take bush control. And when Thresh takes bush control, he doesn't even need to hook. He can
Hmm.
just sit there, and Varus and Nami can't walk up for fear of getting hooked.
Yep.
So as long as he holds that ability, they're gonna win the lane because that they win that 2v2 pretty much all day. So that's gonna be something that's gonna be difficult to handle if I'm Perseverance and Rocket, because you have to play safe, but you can also really fall into a false sense of security when Thresh isn't constantly hooking.
Hmm.
Because when Thresh constantly doesn't hook, you kind of be like, okay, he's not hooking, like he's passive, like he's not gonna. And then you step out away for 1 second, and you're dead.
Hmm.
So that's something I really want to. I want to see them stay focused and stay with the CS farming in mind for late game for that Varus.
Yeah, Varus Nami definitely wants to go more towards poking rather than getting
Definitely,
into a long fight with the Lucian Thresh. And then as far as Lee Sin Talia, I mean, it's all dependent upon whether Lee Sin hits the Q. Talia should be able to kite the Lee Sin pretty well if Lee Sin's not able to hit the Q. And then depending on where she puts down her, her warped ground, um, that can cause a lot of damage to the Lee Sin if he takes the Q in.
definitely. Dive potential on InkJet's side is extraordinary. Lee Sin is a great diver because of the ultimate. He's able to kick somebody or two people, even if he lines them up out of tower range for his team. And Xerath took cleanse. Look at that, right?
Yep.
So Photo Smart he used a brain, which is much appreciated. He's a good player, one of their best. So I expected that. Glad he did it. But yeah, Lee Sin dive potential is pretty crazy. Varus and Nami pre-6, you only have a bubble to work with. So if InkJet really wants to, assert dominance, Lee Sin could very well go for a play under their bot tower, level 4, level 5, even level 2, honestly, and just try and burst somebody down. Lee Sin has great burst, and so does Lucian with PTA as well.
Hmm.
So, um, lots of potential there. Anything other than the runes that I've noticed? Lee Sin took Electrocute, which is more bursty than he didn't take Conqueror. So he might even go Lethality, actually.
Yeah,
I want that.
Real Botics has in some games he's gone lethality. So it
Yeah,
depends on how much he's feeling himself.
wow. If this guy goes lethality, I'm gonna gift him a skin actually, because I want to see that. I haven't seen it in a long time. Let me see
I
this.
mean, you are seeing pretty squishy teams on both sides, so straight up damage could be quite strong.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, he doesn't have any. He had barely any Lee Sin games. He has 3 Lee Sin games in the last 2 months. What?
He
Okay,
has played
interesting.
it in Seal though, and he has
Oh,
popped off
got
on
you.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every single game he goes lethality actually. He goes Eclipse in every single solo queue game. Okay, so we're gonna see, I think, an Eclipse in Hysteric's build, or an Eclipse into Death Dance for Realbotics.
Mm-hmm.
But we are into game now. Get hype.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, ready to go here. All right. All right. What do we see? What do we see? Let's see if they go for any invades or any level 1 shenanigans.
Nara's a little late. Looks like there's gonna be some shenanigans for InkJet.
Yeah, they're going straight down the middle of the lane. But they pull off. So nothing looks like it's gonna happen here, unfortunately.
Yes. So that's a good reason of why you want to have somebody go into that mid lane and step up a little bit, because you can sneak into that bush if somebody hasn't stepped up, and then you won't see them if they wrap around until the very last second.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good job by Suik, doing a good 5-point.
Yeah, looking for any deep wards. Doesn't look like anything will happen. Maybe Wookiee can get one on the blue buff here.
Mm-hmm.
Any sort of advanced vision. Wow, he's went deep
He
for
actually,
that. Oh my
he actually
god.
got it. Yeah, he actually got it. That was good. That was really good.
He went so deep for that. That was incredible. Wow, interesting. Okay, he got it off.
So both junglers starting bot side, but Lee Sin going leashless.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Lee Sin
looks
can't
like
do that.
looks like they might set up a cheese in bot lane.
Yeah, Lee Sin can do that pretty effectively because of the W. He's able to lifesteal very well. He'll stay relatively healthy even with a leashless clear, and it's gonna be pretty fast too. Lee Sin has a nice and quick clear. InkJet can't find any cheese though in the bush as Suik took the safe route.
Yep, smart by them.
Definitely. Anything else we can see? Anything else out of the ordinary? Not too much. Oh, hook!
Oh, land the hooks onto the Varus. Varus is gonna able to walk it out. The Nami W is able to negate some of that damage, but lost a couple hundred health. And bot lane gets level 2 first.
Yeah.
On the side of InkJet.
And while that was happening, there was a little top lane play from Wookiee putting Fat Cow to 40% HP at the time. Healed up a tiny bit since then, but was able to put some damage out and get some lane pressure right away.
Yeah, Renekton's having a little bit of difficulty in the mid lane too. He's got his rage built up.
Yeah. Level 3, I want to see him make a play. Excuse me, when that E comes back up.
Oh, lands the hook again. There's the flash, gets the flay. That's first blood going over the side of InkJet. Oh, flash forward. Ignite goes down onto the Xerath, and he's able to get the hit with the auto attack. 2-0.
And Talia might die here as well.
Game. Yeah, she's going up to her red buff. Lisa knows she's there.
Oh,
he lands the Q, and yep, down she goes.
Wow.
So quick 3-0 immediately, and you can see why InkJet is the #1 team in Piltover right now.
Jiminy Crickets, folks. 3 minutes in, 3 kills. I would be screaming. They're just not what you want at all.
Yeah, thankfully Varus is going to be able to catch all this farm. But Talia's going to lose her red buff.
Maybe not quite. He's gotten 1 so far. He started at 14. 2. Alright. 4. You got 4 out of that. Not bad.
So far this counter pick is not playing out that well for the mid lane.
Yeah, the issue was, I think, with that is they picked the Renekton with first, right?
Yep.
So even though that InkJet didn't know Renekton was going mid, like what they picked necessarily wasn't Renekton favored in the first place because they picked it early. Like it's not like they expected the Xerath, right? So, you know, he might not have been prepared or whatnot. At least in mid here, won't find much. So.
Yeah, the wave's pushing away though. So yeah, Suik was able to get counter pick on both mid and top. So that you would expect that they're looking to carry through those lanes.
Yeah, and Wookiee even down in CS, I'd like to see him pressuring more. He brought the Ignite. Nar really shouldn't be able to step up too much for farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ideally you'd want the Pantheon to just let the wave bounce and then force it to start pushing back into him, so that way the Gnar can't step up as easily.
Definitely. Doing a good job now, though, zoning. And Talia might be looking for something bot, but that is warded up like a Christmas tree on New Year's Eve, so not going to be finding much there at all.
Nope. I mean, despite the kills, CS isn't too bad. Only mid lane is having some issues right now.
Yep.
Dang, that Xerath is nasty.
Yeah.
And the nerfs to Renekton's healing seem like they're coming in pretty big right now.
Yeah, Gorner maybe isn't being as aggressive with the Ignite himself as maybe I would want him to. He might die here.
Yep. It's another solo kill down.
Level 7 versus level 5. Xerath is out of mana though, but nothing will happen there.
So it looks like, is the Pantheon lane swapping, or is the Pantheon just holding the lane? That's the question.
Looks like this hole's just holding wave, being a good Samaritan. He might look for an ultimate actually up top here. No, he's backing.
Yeah. He's going to lose a wave.
He might ult back the lane. But one flaw that Suik's had here is they just shoved out the wave. So now they can't walk up. And so now they're going to be zoned for a lot because that is actually going to stay there for quite a while. Top lane, though.
Oh, he ulted in right when Gnar went mega. Lee Sin's here. He lands the Q. Up, goes in, flashes out Pantheon. Lee Sin doesn't have the kick yet.
Okay.
Talia and Renekton are roaming up. They're looking for the dive top lane.
Yeah, they should be able to get both here.
Renekton's popping his ultimate early. There's a flash from Lee Sin. Gets the... Yep. So Gnar goes down. Lee Sin forced to flash. Fight in bot lane. Exhaust goes down onto the Thresh.
I didn't like that at all top lane. That was really lucky. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Talia is just deleted off the map. Oh my gosh.
This Xerath is huge already.
Yeah. But what I was rudely interrupted was I was saying that Renekton didn't go for the double dash. She dashed into thin air, which doesn't get you the reset, obviously. He instead of just queuing through or Eing through minions and getting that double dash, he only did the single. So it was actually quite possible for Realbotics to get away if he had W up. Didn't look like he did though. But I think he could have gotten both. Only get one, but at least one is something, making a play happen. It's better than nothing. But this might be a slow bleed.
Yeah, it's already 3,000 gold lead. We're only 8 minutes into the game. It's looking pretty rough for Suik at the moment. Yeah. I think that their best shot is they have to start looking for numbers advantages. They can use the Pantheon ultimate to try and create plays in other lanes. That's about the best shot they got right now.
I agree, especially Gnar has TP down. So I want to see them maybe look for a 5-man on this dragon and at least get something for themselves so the soul win condition doesn't come so early.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, Talia's almost 6, so she just turned 6. Oh, lands the hook, flash out, still get the flay on both of them.
Oh!
Varus ultimate misses. Lucian's going to use the culling.
That was a kill, too. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
That was a 100% kill if Varus landed that. Here's a tip for all of you. If you ever play into a Thresh, if you ever get hooked and you want to flash, always flash diagonally because that flay will always come vertically. So if you flash just straight back, hook lane on Varus again. He goes in on it.
Yeah, he goes in on it. In top lane, we got Gnar versus Pantheon. Pantheon negating a lot of the damage. Gnar goes under the tower. He winds up surviving, though. Bot lane, Lucian forced to flash out.
Yeah. And
Nami is definitely in a rock and a hard spot.
Definitely dead.
Okay, Lee Sin takes the kill. Meanwhile, Suik's trying to take the Rift Herald. So
I don't even know.
the play that I was expecting Suik to do, InkJet wound up doing instead. Oh, Talia flashing forward, lands the W. Gnar E's out, but is able to get the kill.
Yeah, well done there. Looked a little iffy at the start. Oh, Pantheon!
Oh, Pantheon comes in.
Nice.
He's going to get at least one. Negates a lot of the damage.
Nice. And
forces the flash out from the Varus, or from the Zera.
And Varus cleaned up Sheephead as well, so Sheephead goes down as well. So they get 2 for that. And they get a Rift Herald mid. Nobody's mid. They're going to get a lot of gold off this. Here we go, Suik!
I would have preferred if they had waited a little bit longer on that Rift Herald, but hey, I'll take whatever gold you can get at this point.
Think they can get 3 plates here. Maybe even... Oh my god, they can get 4 here with Demolish. Oh,
that's true.
That's nothing. I take that back.
Yeah, if they had delayed the Rift Herald a little bit longer, they probably couldn't have gotten the first plate or 2 just by themselves, and then gotten 2 more plates with the Rift Herald. Yeah. Since the Rift Herald ignores the resistances.
But despite the 20 CS gap mid lane, only 700 down off those plates mid there. So only 700 gold down for 20 CS and a kill down as well. You know, I'd probably be taking that and with a smile on my face. For sure. Top lane gold exactly even though down in CS once again. So those plays really benefited them. Jungle only 300 gold down. ADC only 300 gold down. They've really actually closed the gap in these roles here off that play. It was really well done by Suik. Huge props.
Pantheon's going in. Gnar E'd forward.
Yeah, Pantheon's dead here for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Gnar into the wall. Pantheon waiting on cooldown. Able to dodge the Q. Talia's here. Turns it around. Pantheon with the kill.
Oh my god.
Wow. That was like by the skin of his teeth. Wookie dodges out on the Gnar Q and is able to turn around the fight.
Oh my god. Oh man, Fat Cow. I wish we had face cams and we could see the frown on his face right now. That was tragic. That was absolutely tragic. Huge solo kill, and then Talia comes up and he kind of put him under pressure a little bit, so he missed the Q. That was so tragic. I'd actually AFK. That was just so sad.
Lisa looks like he might be trying to go for this dive in bot lane. Suik wisely backing away. This should be first tower going down. Actually, really Miniwave may die first.
Yeah, very good. Top lane though, Suik doesn't get the plate, unfortunately. So
that's a lot of plate gold going on the Lucian.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
He's gonna Zera be a big the boy. Same.
It was 300. What did I say? It was 300, and what was that? Like 2 minutes ago. It's now 1,000. So or like 900. So a little balloon there. If you didn't like balloons, maybe look away. Ballooning gold lead here. Oh my! Talk about gold lead. Look at the mid lane here. That's a number.
Yep, that's Zera.
1.6k.
Yep.
Pretty cracked.
We got Drake coming up in a minute. Rift Herald isn't for almost 3.
Yeah.
I think Suik just gives up this Drake. Doesn't even try to contest it. Maybe try to make a play top lane.
Yeah.
Pantheon going forward. Gnar's about to make it out. Thresh is top side.
I don't think this is a play. Oh, if with Lee Sin coming up, this is a good play, actually. But I don't think you do this as the 2 of them.
They need to do it before the Gnar runs out of Mega. He's going forward. Gets the Gnar into the wall. He's going to go down, though. Oh, no, he's able to get out. Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, Wookie wasn't able to land that Q. Too much CC for his liking. So he was not able to land that Q. Oh, Xerath might be dead here. Already used the cleanse.
Flashes forward, gets the stun onto Lucian. Lucian goes down. Great play.
Yeah, this is going to be both of them here. 100%.
Xerath's running for it. This could be Drake going over to them as well.
Yeah, it could be, which to the point earlier, delays soul until he's able to pick that up for 500. She's low though. If I'm real Botix, I'm licking my chops right now because I think I can make a play here onto Soul Reaver. A little healthier now. She smited
Oh,
the
he's
cancer
able.
coming
He's
up.
able to get the crab, so they will have vision of this.
Yeah, vision, schmision. I think they're gonna get it anyway. You can maybe look for a steal here. If I'm Lee Sin, I'm queuing to the dragon and I'm R-ing to Leo away for the smite.
Yeah. Oh, he goes in. He gets it with the steal. He winds up going down, but that's worth.
Definitely worth. Didn't go for the R play. Didn't go for the ultimate play, but he got the steal anyway with the Lee Sin QXQ damage, so was able to pop that one. And look at the Lee Sin, right? He built Eclipse, so went the lethality, so he's gonna do a lot of damage.
On the backside of this, though, Suik is able to get 2 towers, top outer and mid outer.
Yeah, coming back in it slowly.
Talia's coming around the backside.
Here we go. Nobody follow up though. What was that?
Forces the flash out at least on the Thresh. Fight in the jungle. Nargo and Mega. Pantheon's able to negate some of the damage. Xerath ultimate's coming down. Looks like he's just going to try and steal kill.
Oh my gosh.
Steal. Oh, Pantheon's turning it. Wow, Lee Sin goes in, but he gets stunned immediately. Not able to use the kick. Kick is late. He goes down under the tower. Double kill for the Xerath.
What is happening to Fat Cow right now?
Wookie is somehow, like, I don't know what he's channeling, but somehow he's turning these fights. And he's showing up mid lane. Box goes down, lands the hook onto the Renekton. Renekton winds up going down. Really well played. Very good job by Datpuff.
I really want an instant replay on that. Did he get did Renekton E through minions to get the second dash, or did he only
didn't.
One dash?
He did one dash.
Yeah, so that might have been similar play to when he roamed up top. He only went for the single dash. There you see why it's so important to get that second one. Minions were right there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to go back and lose my sync, but I thought they were there, and he could have made a double dash play and he would have gotten top. I still think the result's the same, but maybe the team can follow up. Speaking of following up, though, I would have really liked to see a little more communication from Suik on that Talia wall play. I thought that was beautiful by Soul Reaver to go for that play. It had a lot of potential. Datpuff and I don't remember who the second member was. I think it was Photosmart. We're both caught out. But everybody on Suik who was there, Gorner, Perseverance, and Rocket both just walked backwards instead. Would have liked a little more communication on that. I think they could have gotten 2 kills, but
yeah, you can see like how the comp is supposed to work. It's just communication's just a little bit off. You know, things are just not in sync a little bit, but definitely the composition has a lot of power if executed properly. Yeah,
they're definitely clawing their way back in this thing. Not necessarily, in it, but they haven't let the lead get away from them. It's kind of been a constant now since that 3-minute mark in those 3 earlier kills. It's always been at this 3K mark. So props to them for keeping it the way it is. Xerath, however, is 4-1. So
yeah,
good luck, have fun. GG, well played. Let's see what they do to shut him down. Because if they can collect that gold, that's 150 right now, but if he gets a few more minions and one more kill, that's going to pop up to 300, 450. It's going to get a little hefty very quickly. So
yeah, I definitely feel like Xerath is like the number one problem for Suik right now. They need to find some way, either through Pantheon Ultimate or Renekton Flank, to shut him down.
Definitely.
Talia is able to get to the blue buff.
Yeah.
Looks like both teams are posturing around this Drake pit, but Drake is still a minute away.
And something to note also is Varus has elected to go for the old Lee Sin Q. No, Immortal Shield Bow. He's elected to go for Immortal Shield Bow instead of Kraken or something like Eclipse. I'm not necessarily 100% sure what you go on lethality, Varus, but I would assume it's Eclipse. So elected for that instead. I think a Edge of Night for him could be beneficial. Give him that lethality, give him that HP, and give him that spell shield. Could be good keeping him safe.
Yeah, the shield bow is definitely would not be my first choice. Granted, I'm no longer an AD carry player, but I would not expect that you would go for the shield bow over something say like the Kraken Slayer or the Eclipse.
Yeah, it has its place. I think he's really worried about the poke from Xerath. Definitely has its place. I think that maybe in this game it's a little better to go with the Immortal Shield Bow than Kraken.
Ooh, there's a combo.
Oh!
Oh no! Wow. Huge fight going on right now. Xerath is barely dead. Winds up being the Thresh being the first one to go down. Pantheon looks like he's trying to ult to get in. Renekton goes over the wall, but he's only able to get the one dash. They're trying to kite backwards. Pantheon flashes in, gets the stun onto the Gnar. Ooh, this Lee Sin's putting in work. Forced to flash out, though. Xerath ult's coming back in again. He's at like 5 health, but he's able to still do the ultimate.
Someone go kill him! Why is no one turning on him? Varus, blind Q, right now. Do it. Do it.
Oh, do they know where he is yet?
He's still alive!
Oh no! The Nami! Lee Sin goes forward, able to kick the Talia for the kill. Xerath is... He still gets out, and freaking... Oh my god, Varus goes down to the Gnar, and the Pantheon goes down. Bo Smart, showing why he deserves MVP.
This guy's cracked. What? Why didn't Suik just turn on him? He ulted. They know exactly where he is.
Oh, that's knowing the limits of your champion right there.
Oh my god, I feel like that's just more lucky than anything. Like he ulted. They knew exactly where he was, and Suik didn't just go roam towards this area. They chose to like go in one at a time, and they chose to kind of zone InkJet off Dragon, where if you just go kill Xerath, you can re-enter as a team. Dragon won't be taken, and you have numbers.
Yep, I agree with you. But yeah. I still can't believe that he was able to survive with that sliver of health and then still stayed in the fight. Still stayed in the fight.
Absolutely wild. I absolutely crazy. That was wild. What a great team fight, though. That was a spectacle. A lot went on there. Lots of good play. Pantheon?
Land the hook onto Pantheon. Ignite is ticking. He's able to negate some of the damage. Forced to use the culling to get the kill. And Thresh winds up getting that kill.
Yeah, Thresh is going to carry this game.
There's... Yeah. Xerath landed his Q and immediately popped ultimate to try and get onto the Varus.
Dat Puff's hooks have been pretty lethal. I'm not going to cap. Oh my gosh, Talia does quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, Talia does a lot of damage.
Fat Cow's not dodging. Oh wow.
Oh, they're trying to bait for the Baron. Lee Sin's on the Baron.
This goes way too slow.
Yeah, they don't have anybody who can really tank the Baron effectively. But they're taking a ton of damage.
They're gonna lose this. I promise you.
Oh, Talia ultimate coming in. Gets 2 of them locked inside the Baron pit right now.
That's so good.
Thresh is tanking. Oh, Pantheon comes in. There's a shutdown onto the Xerath. And the chase is on.
Oh my god.
Gnar's TPing in.
Right into everybody.
Oh, right into everybody. Lands a 2-man ultimate, but he's going to go down. This could be Baron going over to the side of Suik.
Nah, what just happened? What? Who made it? Wait, I'm so confused.
They didn't have anybody who could tank.
I know, they had no one to tank, and the Talia wall was beautiful. Soul Reaver with the play of the game. Trapping Photosmart inside, just tanking Baron still. Beautiful play. There's no way they steal this, right?
I mean, he could. It's still at like 5k. They're too low health, though. They're taking so much damage. Because they're being indecisive.
Robotics looking for a play.
Yeah, I feel like they needed the Renekton to tank the Baron there.
Robotics might find the gray screen here.
Pantheon's going in. Negates the kick away.
Really good play.
Ooh, gets the execute damage, but not enough for the kill.
Suik! I mean, can we get some pogs in chat? Like, oh my gosh. Like, they're popping off right now.
Yeah, they're making it a game. They're fighting.
Crazy. I can't believe that they've been able to fully just halt the momentum of of InkJet.
I mean, it's still over 3K gold.
Yes.
Soul point right now. 1 minute to Soul. So Suic needs to stop this Drake.
That they do. That they do. I mean, I'm very impressed with how they've been able to, you know, they obviously started off quite poorly, but they've been able to not let InkJet snowball, which is what InkJets have been doing all season. This is like incredibly impressive that they've been able to actually go toe to toe with them here in these latter half of the fights. It's been impressive, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Yep,
Suic
I agree.
pulling out all the stops right now. If they get 0-2, they're forced to wait on Reformed Oath Kings. Am I wrong? They because Reformed Oath Kings have the same record, and they play tomorrow.
Reformed Oath Kings has the head-to-head advantage against Suic right now. So Reformed Oath Kings. Oh, Pantheon going in, forces the flash out of the Xerath. Vera's ultimate misses, flashes forward, gets the stun onto the Lucian, negates most of the damage. Nar's not here. Talia's on the backside. Lee Sin's about half health. Renekton looking to go over the wall, flashes forward, gets a stun on the Xerath.
Oh, early cleanse!
Early cleanse. Xerath goes down. That's huge. Nars arrived.
Wow.
Nars mini, though, he will not have Mega for this fight. They need to make sure that the Lee Sin does not get into the pit. Pantheon's on Lee Sin, Dewey.
They need to kill Lee Sin.
Finish the Drake. Finish the Drake. There you go. Lee Sin goes down. Thresh is at a quarter of a health.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. What?
Wow, the great escape. They're able to, like, really well played. They wind up having to blow multiple summoners, but they get the Xerath.
Wookiee and Soul Reaver are overperforming so hard right now. It's I can't even put into words how much they're doing for their team right now. Soul Reaver corralled all 5 of them on Talia to funnel them through the backside of that dragon. And Wookiee comes in, flash W's, knows that he can't die because he has that shield thing. I don't even know what it is, but he takes no damage. Yep. So he blows the Xerath flash, takes no damage. Then I'm pretty sure it was Goiner then who dashes over the wall on Renekton, pops Photosmart's cleanse after the W stun duration ended. So Wookiee, when he hops back on, Photosmart had no cleanse for that. So it was a little mistimed on the Photosmart cleanse, caused him to not be able to live. I think he might have still died, to be honest with you. I don't think it actually mattered. But it would have been interesting to see if he could have lived a little longer and pump out a little more damage if he cleansed the actual Pantheon W, not before the Pantheon W.
Yep. And now we're back to about 2.5K. That's about it. That's all that separates these two teams.
This is magnificent.
Oh! Thresh Hook lands, decides that they do not want to go in. And we're seeing InkJet is getting a little bit gun shy now. They've had a few fights that haven't gone quite their way. And yeah, they're not going for every single play like they normally do.
Yeah, Lee Sin has gone pure damage. I called at the beginning of the game he was gonna go clips Sterix or clips Death Dance, and he's gone one of the two. He hasn't gone either for the Sterix or the Death Dance. He's purely gone for damage with the Eclipse Edge. So he has no HP. He's gonna be quite squish.
The Talia, as long as she can keep her spacing good, she's gonna be putting out a ton of damage. Well, Lee Sin hits the Nami. Kicks the Nami away.
Oh my god.
He flashes out. She gets away. Lee Sin's going down. Talia's on the Xerath right now. Pantheon's coming in. Xerath, Zanya's, but he's going to wind up going down. No! 3-man ultimate comes in, flashes over the wall, but he will wind up going down. This should be Baron going over the side of Suic.
I can't. Come on now. Still, you're pulling my leg. I'm not watching this, am I?
What a great play.
Suic is popping off.
They are coming to play. Like their lives depend on this game right now. They have to win to stay alive. Oh, Lucian going in. Stay on the Baron. Don't get distracted by the Lucian.
Great play by Sheephead, though. Makes them think twice about what they're doing.
Stay on the Baron. They can't steal it. All you got to do is get it in range.
They're good. They're good with what they have right now. They're gonna get it for sure. No steal opportunity. Renekton doing a great job of zoning. They have enough damage.
That's the Baron going down.
They can get return kills here. Oh, Nami doesn't hit.
Nope. Oh. Back up.
So that'll be that. Maybe InkJet can find something on the way out.
They got 4 Barons, but that's definitely worth.
Gosh.
And the gold is equalized. 48k to 48k.
Wow. Fat Cow made a great ultimate play, but just no follow-up. It was just late.
Yep.
I think at that point when you TP in so late that you just kind of have to accept that you're not going to be able to make a play, stay alive, and they wouldn't have gotten Baron. So, you know, something to think about there. But wow. Oh my gosh. Wookiee here. Look at Wookiee.
Yep, he's almost got the Lucian.
Oh my gosh. Can't find him. So good for Dat Puff to be able to be there protecting Lucian, get the Lantern to safety, because that would have been disaster if Sheephead went down there. 100%.
Yep. But that should give Suik enough time to get the push going so they can set up for this next Drake.
Wookiee is backing though, which I don't like. He does have the ultimate though.
He does have ult. He has a
see.
Hex Drinker and a BF sword.
I like that a lot. I like that because pretty much the only way Wookiee dies is from Photosmart. So the Hex Drinker will cause him to stay alive a little longer. Soul Reaver having great itemization. He went for Verdant Barrier, which gives him more MR for Xerath.
Wookiee also has a stopwatch. That's going to be huge in this fight.
Very much so. Good call. Didn't even notice that. Wow. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I wish I'd face cam.
Yeah, so Suik has started the Drake. Wookiee's on, just basically just trying to make sure they can't get in. Talia wall is really good, and they get the Drake. Now they just got to run.
I'm nervous for Suik. I want them to do this so badly.
I mean, that was just really smart. Just really well played. They played for the objective. They didn't play for the fight. They still have Baron on 4 people. They can still push out lanes. I don't know if they're going to get any towers off this Baron play, but they definitely have equalized this game.
Completely. And I wouldn't say that even InkJet has scaling. They have Xerath, no doubt, but Suik still has Varus and Talia, who both do quite a bit. Talia isn't necessarily a huge scaler, but she will remain much more effective than Lee Sin. And Pantheon with the Eclipse build will actually remain pretty effective, more so than this Gnar who's extremely behind, who's just going to be pretty much a health bar at this point in time. He can maybe look for a huge ultimate, but he's got to be careful that he doesn't get picked off again.
Yeah, it's really dependent on whether or not Gnar has the Rage Bar ready to go.
100%, yeah. Pantheon will do so much, though. I can't wait to see the damage charts after this game. I feel like Pantheon's at 50k.
Ooh, Thresh is topside. Lee Sin goes in.
He's got stopwatch.
Drops
He's got
the
stopwatch.
box. Yeah, he's got stopwatch. There's the kick.
Doesn't use it.
Does not use it. Varus almost went down as well. Oh, does go down.
What's happening?
To the Lucian. So I think Xerath caught Varus in the jungle.
It was definitely smart for Wookiee to hold on to that stopwatch. He was dead. He had no backup. I just thought Soul Reaver and Perseverance were both coming in to help.
Yeah.
They were going to have a fight and it didn't end up happening.
Oh, Lee Sin goes in. Talia gets her stopwatch down. Oh, really well played by Talia to get away.
Didn't even know that was a mechanic. That was insane. That was so good. I've never seen Talia do that, but that was very smart.
Yeah.
I just don't think Soul Reaver knew that Realbotics had ultimate, because there was no way that she was gonna die there because she didn't. She was in no danger of getting insect.
Yeah.
So Realbotics just does not have damage to kill Soul Reaver, but it's a Zanya's. It's not a stopwatch, so she'll have it again in a minute 30. So.
Yep.
No real big deal. Or it's 2 minutes actually. I lied.
And actually, in this little time frame, we did have gold even, and now InkJet has gotten the gold lead back up to 4K again.
Yeah, I think a couple of shutdowns. I assume so. I'm not actually 100% sure, but yeah, Lucian
the shutdowns, the tower, yeah.
So Lucian got 500 gold in the pocket from perseverance, yeah, in your right tower and stuff like that. So
Yep. So we're at
another swing.
another Baron coming up in less than 1 minute. Drake coming up in 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Man, I want to see a good ending. I want to see a brawl here.
It's
so badly.
It's on a freaking tightrope right now because both of these teams are so squishy that whichever team face checks into the other is going to get blown up almost immediately. So it's all about vision control, and it's all about like which team can get flanks, which team can land their damaging abilities, their CC abilities.
100%, 100%. But InkJet's doing a good job of getting the early vision on this. Suik's been forced to play wave management for the last minute and a half here. Talia's Zanya's is back up, so she'll have that up. Let's a little summoner spell check. Pantheon has flash, and so does Renekton. Big play potential there.
Yep. Looks like they're a little caught. Nami uses ultimate. Oh, there's a kick, but it doesn't wind up doing that much. Talia's in the middle of the fight, forces Zanya's early. Nobody's gone down yet. Talia winds up going down immediately. Renekton goes in, forces out the cleanse from the Xerath. Pantheon looks like he's going to try and ult in over the top. Lee Sin looking for the kick, goes forward, winds up blowing up the Varus almost immediately. And it's just Nami and Pantheon left. Nami forced a flash. Yeah. And through all of that, Xerath still survives. Wow.
Yeah. But in the meantime, Wookiee's done so much here. Yep. An incredible amount to stay alive.
He still has GA too.
This guy's still got GA. They're not going to be able to get Baron off this. Wookiee's done just a phenomenal job of stalling and being a menace. What he's been doing for this team cannot be overstated. He's been doing so much. Oh, he might be dead here, though.
He lands the kick, though. Goes forward to Lee Sin. Not able to get the kill.
No.
So that should be Soul going over.
Yeah. Meantime, if I'm Suik, I think we should just clear up vision on the Baron and try and look for a Death Brush. InkJet will have to back here. Low health bars for Photo Smart and Robotics. Yep. So clear out some vision, look for Death Brush, and try and get that numbers advantage back. Looks like the 5/5s aren't swinging in their favor when you get inside the jungle. So they're going to want to have a numbers advantage to give them everything they can to have a chance here.
I think the big problem in that fight was that InkJet was already well established in that side of the jungle, and it was kind of basically that Suik face checked into them, even though it was Suik's jungle. So it really is which team is doing the face checking. Oh, 100%. Lee Sin goes forward, does not get the crab. That's a Xerath ultimate, looking to try and target out the Talia. Gets Talia down to about, well, with the Nami bubble, goes up to 50% health almost.
She'll be able to heal up, though. She's going to hit up Krugs, and she can also get Nami Ws. Yep. So, shouldn't be too terrible for her. And yeah, life goes on. Just a lot of stalemating here.
Yeah, I mean,
nobody wanted to throw.
The game is just so tenuous. If one person gets picked, I mean, that could be Baron very easily.
100%, without a doubt.
So one thing that I think that InkJet has not done a good job of is they have a TP advantage right now. They could be putting Nara in bot lane.
Really good call.
And basically be forcing somebody to answer.
Really good call. Maybe what they're scared of, though, is what happened that one time. They're starting with Baron here. When Nara TP'd in late, and he got there, but everyone was already dead. So maybe that's what they're scared of.
That's true. Nara's got Mega, goes forward. He's down to 50% health. They're blowing a lot of resources on this Gnar.
He had no help.
Talia's on the backside onto the Xerath. Thresh is going down as well. Oh, Lucian goes forward. Talia goes forward as well, able to get the kill onto the Lee Sin. Talia is able to stopwatch at the last second. 1 versus 1. Ooh! And Varus gets the 1,000 gold shutdown. That winds up being a 4 for 0.
Go for Baron, guys.
Go for Baron, boys. Let's go.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
They're trying to.
Are they trying to end?
No, they can't end. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, death timers are too short.
They're going for an inhib over Baron, which I think is
incorrect. Yeah, I would say that's incorrect.
Maybe they think they can do. Maybe they're. I don't know. Now they just have to do that all over again. But with the maybe they're okay. So here they have right now. Now they have supers on the board. So now InkJet's gonna have to respond to supers. So maybe what they're thinking is we can stall. Like we can go through that stalemate all over again. But now we have supers, so now someone has to answer. So now we're gonna have a 5v4 opportunity with the Pantheon ultimate and the Taliyah wall.
Maybe it's a gamble though.
Yeah. I personally would definitely go for the guaranteed gold you get off Baron and just the presence you get off it every time. But they're thinking that they wanted to stalemate again. And they're thinking now you have to answer supers, so good luck. But what happened there was Fat Cow goes in. He's got Mega, but he's got no teammates around him. So he's just going to get CC'd up. He's not going to be able to do anything, and he's going to die. And then it's a 5v4, and now they have no front line. So they lose.
Soul Reaver has just been he's been getting on the flanks so well, and he's been picking out either Xerath or Lucian consistently, every single fight.
Yeah, Wookiee and Soul Reaver doing a ton here, for sure. And you know what now? Look at this. Wookiee's GA is going to be back up for this. So Wookiee's going to have GA again.
Wow,
He's
you're right.
going to be able to, have that second life where he didn't have that last time. So he's going to be able to even play more aggressive in this 5v4 situation than he was previously.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like InkJet is splitting out the Gnar. Gnar does have TP. But now you're at a point where Elder's in a minute 30. So splitting out the Gnar is not as effective. It still can be effective. It looks like they're going for a play onto the Gnar right now.
Oh no.
And InkJet has started up the Baron. Taliyah is close. I don't think they have vision on this, though.
They pulled off.
They're backing off. Gnar's TPing in. Nope. Careful. Pantheon will put it on the backside.
Oh my god, Fat Cow!
No. Gnar keeps going forward. Oh, Renekton pops ultimate, flashes out. Pantheon's on the backside again. Lucian goes forward. Nobody has died yet. Unbelievably.
Fat Cow lives, nobody dies, and Baron isn't taken. What?
Oh, Pantheon's down to 50% health. Flashes out. Negates some of the damage, but I think he's going to wind up going down.
Oh, that's not good. That's no good.
Yep. They've got supers in the base. They could just try and go for...
Oh my gosh! They're going to get Elder.
They might get Elder. It's 18 seconds.
How quickly can they do this?
That's a double super wave.
I'm pulling out my calculator in my brain. I don't think they can do it fast enough, right? No, there's no way. No,
there's no way. They can go for the play, though. They can go for a play.
They've got no Wookiee. Where's your Wookiee? You've got Han Solo.
Taliyah.
Oh my god, Sheephead is no HP. It's a 4v4.
4v4. Pantheon almost has ultimate back up again. They land the hook onto Renekton. Taliyah uses wall. They can stall here. They can stall. They've got supers.
Yes, yep, 100%. Gnar going back. No TP.
No TP. Yep.
And Wookiee's got home guards and he's got ultimate. He's coming straight for it. And you best believe that Suic is gonna have a chance.
Yeah, this is it. This is the final fight, most likely.
Half HP for Photosmart. He's got cleanse and he's gonna have flash in 10 seconds. Now he's coming back
forward. There's the champion ultimate onto the Xerath, forcing out the cleanse.
Oh my god! Realbotics killed him.
On top of him. Boom! He goes down. Realbotics has still got. He's alive. He can look for the steal.
Realbotics killed him though by ultimating Wookiee closer to him.
Going forward, get another engage onto the Lucian. Thresh forced to flash out, lands the Varus ultimate onto Robotics. Gnar's on the backside, but he's gonna go down. He doesn't have Mega.
Take it over!
They could just end the game right now if they wanted to.
Gosh, they are gonna end the game. Oh my gosh! Stars United Esports Club won this game.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
They're looking for the end right now. Death timers. 15 seconds on Xerath. 27 seconds on Lucian
They have more than
and
enough time.
Lee Sin.
They've got
Hip
more
comes
than enough
back
time.
up.
They could turn off their monitors and win this game.
They've got 2 minions alive. Minions are going to go down, but that's enough. Nexus is exposed.
Oh,
And Stars United Esports upsets InkJet in game 1.
that's too much. I have to take a seat.
They are still alive. Their playoff dreams are still alive.
Oh, that's too much.
Oh my goodness. What a banger. 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Stars United comes out on top. Okay. We gotta take a break.
That's correct.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Yes.
All right, we are back for game 2, InkJet versus Stars United Esports Club. I'm Randomodium. I'm here with Cyanite. We just had a insane game 1. Suic coming back from, I think it was like 4 or 5,000 goal down and winds up taking the game. What are your thoughts going into this second draft?
Yeah, they were in the hole pretty deep. I was on the edge of my seat at the end of the game. Your dog was on the edge of the seat at the end of the game. Your dog's cousin was on the edge of the seat at the end of that game. That was just insane. That's a Pantheon ban, by the way. Don't be fooled. That is a Pantheon ban. That was incredible. That was probably one of the best and most entertaining games of League of Legends I've ever seen since TSM's Worlds run last season when they played. They played first to get to the airport wins. So that was great. That was amazing to watch. I'm so happy that I went through that experience with you. Can't wait for the second game. I want to see what more shenanigans. Suic keeping the same bands, Ink keeping the same bands, plus addition onto the Pantheon, and they took out the Shaco ban.
Yeah. So curious to see if Suic is going to go for the Gnar first pick, because InkJet prioritized the Gnar first pick. They're hovering the Gragas.
I like it. I like it a lot. I want to see it.
The Gragas can be flexed to so many different positions. So yeah, I like that as a first pick.
I do like Gragas as a champion. It has nothing to do with me liking. Never mind. So InkJet, what are they gonna pick here? Let's see.
I mean, they've been favoring
know what lane that is.
Yeah, they've been favoring like the Thresh and the Lee Sin. I wonder if they're going to go back to it again, or if they're going to go back to some of the more comfort picks. Yeah, Ezreal? There might be an Ezreal Yuumi.
God, please no. That's not what I need. I actually don't want that. It's not how you follow up last game, that's for sure. Give me like an Ezreal Lulu. Give me like an Ezreal Blitzcrank. Or like an Ezreal Leona. Okay.
Hecarim. Oh yeah, it's hands down they're gonna go for the Yuumi with the Hecarim showing now.
Yeah, if I'm Suic, I'm taking away that Yuumi this
pick. By the way, Hecarim is a top lane flex for InkJet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, if he wants to go top lane, he can go top lane. I don't really care about that. Jungle Hecarim is what's broken. Top Hecarim, like you're not really gonna be seeing the same presence around the map. And if he leaves lane, then they know he's missing. It's not the same as jungle. Kalista, I forgot that champ existed. Does anyone still play that?
Whoa, they've been playing it a lot in pro recently. They've been teaming it up with Jarvan a little bit in LEC even. Yeah,
I don't watch LEC. I don't watch lesser regions. I stick to NA.
I mean, Kalista Rel seems like it would work pretty well too. But yeah, the Kalista's got to get some work done because the Ezreal should be able to outscale her.
I'm interested to see it. I like spicy things. Gragas, Kalista, Rel, that checks off those boxes for me. Hecarim here could be a Yuumi. They go for the Nami.
They go for the Nami.
That's just DatPuff's 101 champion. I mean, you can't really get more comfort than that. It's all he plays actually. So
I really thought they were going to go for the Yuumi with that Hecarim lock-in, but
thank God they didn't. Honestly,
winds up going back to the tried and true Nami.
Yeah, glad they went for the Nami. It also gives Suic probably a little sigh of relief. DatPuff's Nami is Talia.
There you go. Get the Talia out of there.
Talia. But DatPuff's Nami is nothing to be trifled with. But I think a Yuumi just would have been pretty much game over at this point. So, Nami at least they can play around a little better for if you're Suic.
I would hope that they're going to ban the Xerath. They went for the Sylas. Okay.
Maybe they've got a counter though.
But InkJet should get counter on mid lane unless they fourth pick it here.
Right. But what if they just pick a counter for Sylas or Xerath anyway?
I mean, they could
with the blind pick, right?
Yeah, they could.
So it's definitely possible. Keep your options open.
I mean, the champs that Photosmart's been going towards in recent weeks have been Xerath and Ryze. That's been like the main two he's been playing in CEAL. So they're hovering the Xerath.
It's the same kind of champions he's been playing in solo queue as well, and he's been doing really good on them as well. Ryze is He's getting a little bit of popularity, but I don't even think he's actually improved that much as a champion. I don't think he's gotten any buffs. He's still listed as a D tier champion on every single website, but for some reason people are starting to play him. Maybe he's doing a little better in the meta.
Yep. So it's a top lane Hecarim, Skarner coming in.
Dude, PTSD to every single time I've played ranked, just coming back at me. I permaban Skarner now. Did you know that? I don't ban any other champion no matter what role I'm playing. Skarner every single time.
I mean, he does make you pay the tax.
It's not even. It's just the champion is absurdly broken. Absurdly. So that's a Gragas jungle or Gragas mid?
Most likely Gragas jungle, but I mean, yep.
Okay.
Oh, I love the Azir pick here.
Wow.
If he can pilot the Azir, the Azir is a fantastic pick.
Skarner doesn't get to play the game with Azir in the map. I don't think.
Yeah.
So that's a good pick.
Yeah, it's a great pick. If he can pilot the champion, that's a phenomenal pick.
I'm liking Suik's draft. I'm liking Ink's draft though. Ink has a lot of playmaking. Hecarim has a lot of mobility. Ezra will scale up Diana. So there's the Diana pick that I referenced last game.
Yeah.
I don't think Azir gets to really have fun. So, we'll see how Gorner's able to maneuver that one. Because we'll see.
I mean, I love Diana. I mean, the Azir's gotta poke the Diana down before she gets to like level 3-ish. If she's level 3 with even health, might start being a bad day for Azir.
Yeah, Diana burst is always something that needs to be respected. But outside of lane, the champion kind of suffers if she's not able to get big group ultimates. I think that's the thing that pulls people in. So if she's not able to get those big ultimates, then I'm pretty sure, and I don't play Diana, but you do, Rando. So correct me. She gains more stats or more shield the more people that are in her ultimate. Am I wrong or correct on that?
More damage.
More damage. Yeah. So if she's not able to get those big wombo combos, then she's generally going to become a single target champion, and it not really too much of a factor once you start grouping. So Photosmart's gonna have to pilot the champion pretty well to be able to do something against the comp of Suik. I think Suik's comp has all of the tools to deal with what InkJet has. It's gonna be interesting to see what leads the Skarner can get his lanes early.
I was thinking like in game 1, Suik was the composition that needed to find those flanks, that needed to find those just like different ways of getting to the back line. And now it seems like things have been reversed. Now it's InkJet that's the team that has to find ways to flank Suik or get to the back line of Suik. If that Diana is not able to get onto that back line reliably, then Suik will output huge amounts of DPS. Kalista, Azir, that's a lot of DPS. That's a lot of they can take Baron and Drakes incredibly quickly. If they don't have vision down on Baron, that Baron might be gone in less than 10 seconds.
Brando, after this, DM me your PayPal or something, because I actually want to pay you to read me bedtime stories. I could listen all day. So, please keep doing this analyst stuff. I'm loving what I'm seeing from this draft, though. I've said it a couple times. But what's more important is I actually would have been interested to see what Photosmart can do on that Fizz. Has it been let through ever?
It has never been let through.
I don't think it's ever no one's actually tested this man on his Fizz. Someone do it. You're in regular season. Just let the guy play Fizz. See if he can actually pop off on it. Everyone just permabans it, but no one actually knows why.
It's because everybody hates Fizz.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Actually, wait a second. There was one time that I went through. I'm going to try and figure out when that was. It was week 1. Week 1, it got let through. That was the only time it was not banned.
And what did he do?
He went Kennen.
Did he win or
that was the match they lost.
So So we've got this fear around Fizz, and no one knows why.
Mhm.
It has a 0% win rate in Seal, but he's really good on it in solo queue. So
Yeah.
I think that's what everyone just looks at, and everyone's like, okay, don't let the Fizz through, because he does pretty well on it in solo queue. But well, what's the example I've been looking to use? Uh, uh, like if someone has the champion banned all the time, like I'm gonna use the example of my collie, right? If no one lets it through, no one knows how good you are on that champion. No one knows if you can actually do well on it in team play. And so
Yep.
when it's let through and you pop off, like I have, uh, then you realize that okay, they can play it in team play. They're good on the solo queue. They're probably going to be able to do very well on it. And it's probably too much of a comfort pick that we don't want to let through. But when you keep banning it, that player starts practicing other champions. That
Yep.
player starts losing confidence on that champion. That player doesn't actually know how good they are on that champion in a competitive setting.
Not only that, but a lot of champions like assassins, like Fizz, um, playing them in solo queue is completely different than playing them in
100%.
competitive.
100%.
So not being able to practice an assassin in a competitive environment, um, even if you're great with it in solo queue, it might not translate.
100% cannot be understated. And I'm even looking at his solo queue right now. He hasn't even played that much Fizz, has he? I'm looking at his ranked games. He must play normals. He must be normal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's played a few more normals, but he hasn't played a ton of it in ranked at all. He doesn't play ranked games at all. Photosmart.
Mhm.
Um. So, but anyway, yeah, that was my little tangent on why I kind of want to see Fizz get let through because I want to see what he can do on it. Because we know he's good on these champions. We know he's good on like the Diana. We know he's good on the Zerath, the
Mhm.
Silas, those things. But
Yeah,
branch
so
out
whoever InkJet faces in semifinals, don't
playoffs.
don't ban it.
Don't be shy. Let
Yeah.
it through. Yeah, and,
Mm.
and and we can see how things go. But playoffs, the times get a little scarier. But I think honestly, you do it, and like let's just hypothetically speak for a second, right?
Mhm.
You let it through. He doesn't do gun it. Frees up a ban for you. Congratulations,
Exactly.
you've earned yourself an extra ban.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Like
definitely one of those type of things of how much risk you want to take in playoffs because it is the best of three, so you can afford to drop a game.
yeah, like personally, if like I'm putting all three bans on Dat Puff and Jungle. If I'm like the support and jungle are just in way too strong of positions right now. I mean, Skarner takes over the game. Yumi, like Nami, like pretty much Dat Puff's entire champ pool. You know,
Yep.
there's things that they wouldn't be able to play if you just drop that Fizz ban and you ban that instead.
Mhm.
Or even Sheephead, like he's got the Kaisi, he's got the Jin, right? He's got a
Yep.
bunch of stuff. So, um, but yeah, we've been talking about Fizzban for 4 minutes. So, for the sake of diversity, maybe we want to branch out a little bit on this one.
Well,
Um,
we're almost into game. We can talk about the lane matchups when we get into game.
yeah, excited to see summoner spells. What summoner spells do I recommend? Cleanse on Kaisa might be a good one for Skarner. Wait, can
Mhm.
you cleanse Skarner ultimate?
You cannot. It's a suppression.
I take that back. Take that entirely back. R.I.P. He's taking heal. Okay, good. Yeah, no other hard season CC than that you can really cleanse. Hecarim Fear, Numbing Bubble, both things you have to hit. Hecarim, obviously, it's like
Ooh.
easy to hit the fear, but what?
Hecarim went flash TP, which
And he also went lethal, which I
he
don't.
went lethal. Yeah, Skarner going flash is it's like 50-50 whether he goes flash or
Dinah went
ghost.
fleet though. Is that also
Dyna went
correct?
fleet. That's not meta. I mean, you can go that for some extra sustain, and he went ignite too, which is odd because
Can
usually
we
if you
check that? Sorry,
go ahead.
usually, yeah. You
I was gonna say that
finish.
usually if you're gonna go for the ignite, you want to go for electrocute.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna go for something like fleet, you usually go something like TP. Is
I
what
want
I
to check
typically see.
if he actually uses default runes. If he used the default uh, runes that they give you. I'm just kidding, but like, uh,
I mean,
yeah.
he's got a lot of mastery on Diana. Like he's
Let's
got
see what
100.
let's see what he
He's got
plays on.
125k. So
Oh,
he
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 plays fleet
definitely
in
knows
solo
it.
queue.
Yeah. So maybe it's
He
just a personal
Yeah,
preference.
personal preference. He plays fleet in solo queue like all the time, actually.
Mhm.
So fair the time, fair fair game there. Let's see what he does on it. But yeah, generally, pretty much every Diana I've ever played goes electrocute. So maybe the burst will be less. So Azir might not get punished as hard. That's what I'm worrying about. Maybe he's
Yeah.
also taking fear for the fear. What did I just say? Oh my god! Maybe he's taking fleet for the fear that of the poke.
Yeah.
Is what I meant to say.
Yep.
That's a big factor as well.
Oh, also one thing, just as a Diana main, is that like exhaust really shuts down Diana. So if you have woes against Diana, then we might be remaking the game. They're
We
saying
are remaking the game.
runes did not save.
Hecarim. So we were talking about the lethal tempo and those. Ha!
Okay, that explains it.
Yo, these guys are trolling us. I'm not gonna cap. Oh my gosh. But that explains it.
Yep. Okay.
Nah, that's actually cheating. They've seen the other people's runes and now they're gonna. Okay. Nah, okay. You had like 2 minutes to do runes in lobby. Like custom game lobbies are not short. You have a minute once everyone's locked in, and you have like the 2 minutes of like tournament draft before that. You had a lot of time.
That's true. I think. Do you want to keep talking, or do you want to go to a break?
We can probably go to a break. Lobby's not even set up.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be back in a little bit, guys. Sorry about that. All right, we're getting back into the lobby. We got a minute and 40 seconds left on the spectator delay. So for anybody who forgot, we got Gnar versus Hecarim in top lane, Gragas versus Skarner in the jungle, Azir versus Diana in mid lane, and then the bot lane duos is Kalista Rel versus Ezreal and Nami. We had an issue with runes not saving, so we had to remake lobby. So we should get in here shortly. I think for both teams, I think that Kalista Rel is probably like the biggest advantage, I would say. Like Kalista Rel should be quite strong as a bot lane. Ezreal Nami definitely has the poke advantage, but kill advantage goes over to Kalista Rel. So I'm hoping that the Gragas is going to path towards bot lane and help try to get a couple kills to get this Kalista going. Because if Kalista doesn't get ahead in early game, I think the Ezreal will be way more useful than she will be come like mid late game. As far as top lane, I don't know. I feel like Hecarim into Gnar is not that great of a matchup because the Gnar can just poke against the Hecarim. And yeah, Hecarim can heal off of his W, but it's not a lot. Is there anything else that I'm missing, Cyanide?
What's gonna be interesting is in the top lane, Fat Cow. I'm pretty sure that he'll be able to just E and run Gnar down. And if Gnar uses his jump before the Hecarim E hits, then Hecarim will just be able to get onto him still. So Wookiee's gonna have to want to wait until Fat Cow's E hits, so then he's able to jump away. But it's pretty much free damage for Fat Cow because no matter what happens, Wookiee has to jump away, which means he'll probably be out of range.
Mm-hmm.
The issue will be poke and staying healthy for that engage. But yeah, you've nailed it. That it's going to be tough for him to CS in those early levels. I think he's going to go conquer it too. Apart from the lethal tempo, which he ran last time. Rel, it has to be stated that Rel is so underrated of a champion, so strong right now in the meta. She does everything and more. She'll do your dishes, she'll do your laundry, she'll cook you a steak, she'll feed you, get you 10 kills in lane, she'll give you pressure, she'll ward, she'll read you a bedtime story just like you. She's gonna give you everything you need.
Yep.
She's got everything.
And what's very cool about Rel is that she does have some shenanigans she can pull with level 1 with W. She can go over walls with the W. She can get into very interesting positions, similar to like Rakan with his W level 1. So it'd be interesting to see if Suik goes for anything like that.
Yeah, same runes on everybody except Mr. Fat Cow up in the top lane, I think.
Yep. Everything else looks the same to me.
Okay, so no one's pulled a fast one on anybody here. Perfect. Didn't want to see nobody changing up nothing.
So Gnar went for the grass, which is pretty common.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I actually have a question real quick. Rando, do you know how people have the champion names as like their summoner name display?
Mm-hmm.
How do people have that? Where's that option?
It's a setting in the configuration. Ready to unpause?
So I'm gonna be spending the next 5 minutes looking for that configuration then. I've always wanted that and I've never known how to get it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's definitely in there.
Oh, got it. Found it. That took no time at all. Perfect.
So looks like both teams are going for standard 5 points.
Yes. No shenanigans.
Yep.
Look for deep words similar to last game. Last game we saw Wookiee pull a fast one on the enemy team and go nice and deep into the enemy territory for the ward. See if he does something similar. It's very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Wookiee is known to be one that takes risks, however.
Yeah, a little bit harder for him to get a decent ward on blue side.
Yes, a tad. If anybody wanted a free 15 gold, let's see if anybody's taking it. Yep, Gnar already took the 15 gold on the Skarner.
Nice.
aura, whatever that is. What are those things called?
The Spires.
Spires. That's the
Yep.
word. Thank you.
Yeah, so Skarner should beat Gragas on the Spire, and he probably still beats him off the Spire. Skarner's dueling is quite good. I'm curious to see if Gragas is going to go for the AP or a more tankier build.
If I'm him, I'm going tank.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd go hybrid. I think a hybrid build would suit him for this game, like a Zonya's. Zonya's, and then with like the...
You go the Demonic
tank builds around
Embrace. Yeah.
Yeah, good one. That'll be a good one, especially for this game as well.
Both junglers again doing bot side starts. Looks like Gragas is going for an interior kill. Oh, going in. It's a decent amount of damage down.
Yeah, I can't find much more than that. Oh, he's taking so much damage.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage on the backside. Just because of the... Oh, that's a flash forward with the Ignite.
It's
so that's a downside of Rel level 1.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of desync that I'm noticing in that bot lane there. Perseverance was taking free poke from the bush from Anami, which shouldn't necessarily happen without Rocket stepping up as well. Then Rocket goes in, which is the right thing to do, and then Perseverance keeps hitting minions.
Yep,
so,
a little bit of desync.
A little bit of desync. And they're just eating this Ezreal poke. Oh my gosh. Wookiee abusing Fat Cow early. Oh my gosh.
He's taking a lot of damage from minions. He took the minion aggro.
Yeah. Hard didn't take Fleet, however, so he's going to have to get those champion hits if he wants to heal. Shouldn't be too difficult in that matchup at all, though.
Sheephead. It looks like he's got basically that Q on point and click.
Yeah, Wookiee should be dead here. 100%. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's trying.
No, he's
still gone. Oh, he might be able to kite this out.
No.
No. Skarner's just too quick. Gragas goes in.
Unfortunate. I would have liked to see him use that flash actually to kill Fat Cow. But I think Fat Cow probably would have lived because he had a flash up still. So probably the right play. He still has a huge CS gap. TP's right back. Now with the safety of Soul Reaver being there, no chance of him dying. Photosmart getting great engages off.
Yeah, Diana going in again. That's her second E that she just used.
No electrocute though. Take me back to, champion loading screens when we.
Oh, forces out the flash. Ezreal flashes forward. That's gonna be a dead Callista. Really well played.
Yes, it will be. Wow.
Diana go over the wall.
No mana now though.
Yeah, no mana.
But yeah, if Photosmart took electrocute, Suik is more than dead right now with the ignite on top of it. I would think that he'd probably be in a gray screen by now.
Yep. Gragas coming in.
Really does not want this, actually. He doesn't know it, but he does not want this.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't need to. He kind of blind E'd. And he might go down. Yeah, he does go down.
I'm mauling if I'm going there. That's just unfortunate.
Yep.
Too deep into Fog of War. You're half HP to begin with. Yeah.
That should be an early Drake getting over on the side of InkJet. So game 2 going very similar to how game 1 went, where InkJet came out to this really early lead, and then Stuke was able to claw it back. So it's gonna be interesting to see if we see something similar happen in game 2.
Yeah, not dissimilar to last game, is it at all? Not the 3 kills quite as early and at the same time as last game, but 3 kills regardless. In a little gap starting to form. But Wookiee has been gapping this top lane already, keeping his team in it. Gnar
it's a nice CS lead.
Yeah,
nice CS lead. Oh, he eats forward aggressively.
Yeah, that's good though.
He does have jungle support.
You keep running him down. Keep running Fat Cow down. Wookiee wins this.
Yeah, he should get Mega.
I would have liked to see a little more aggression from Wookiee there, but didn't know where the jungler was, I don't think.
So I know it looks bad right now, but this is actually going better for Suik than game 1 did, at least in the early game. Yeah. And they've got actually a decent amount of scaling with the Azir.
I agree. I think they have a more well-rounded comp than last game for sure. Easier to execute, 100%. I would think. Yeah. So we'll see. I appreciate them trying something completely new. Every single champion on Suic's team is different, and every champion on InkJet's team is still different as well. So both teams branching out, trying something different, seeing what else they can play. I think that's going to be beneficial for them in the long run.
Hecarim's going in. Nar's doing a pretty good job kiting, but he's just not doing that much damage to the Hecarim. Now the trade back, he should be able to do a decent amount of damage. He's almost got Mega Gnar. Goes forward, gets the Gnar into the wall, and that's a solo kill. Really well played by Wookie. Just knew the absolute limits of the champion.
He dead though.
Yep. Oh,
does he?
He's trying. He's trying.
Didn't have up. Unfortunate. Yep.
So one thing I've noticed with this Azir Diana matchup, TP coming in bot lane for the Azir. Rail goes forward, forces the flash out. Gragas is on the other side. It lands a double stun. Really well played there. Oh, Nami got a great bubble down. They're still chasing this. Diana could potentially turn it. That's exhaust down on Diana. Her damage is going to be cut a lot. Diana flashes out. Nami winds up going down. Great TP from Azir. Azir's going forward. Oh my wall! That's a double stun. Diana goes back over the wall. Gets a one-man ultimate.
Oh, shoot.
Hecarim has arrived.
Shoot.
But man, I love the play that they're going for it.
Oh man, I don't think that was communicated at all, unfortunately, because the bot lane was chasing around the wall as he did that, so they were nowhere to deal damage. I don't think that was communicated, but so sick. Just so cool.
We're seeing these flashes of brilliance from Suic, but it just, you're right. It feels like the communication is just not there. Like, they're making these great plays, but they just need to work on their communication a little bit, it seems like.
So sick. That was awesome to see. Wow. Applause from the crowd a little bit. You can hear it rumbling still. Fading away a little bit more now, but crowd was on their feet for that one for sure.
So one thing I've noticed with the Azir Diana matchup is the big thing if you're going up against a Diana is you want to make her choose whether she's using her Q to hit you or to hit the minions. And I've noticed that Azir's been standing very close to his minion wave and it's basically allowed Diana to basically use her Q to hit both him and the minions. Because Diana basically has to choose whether she wants to use Q for poke or Q for wave clear. So he just needs to stay away from his minions to kind of make Diana choose which one she wants. Oh, Skarner's here. Lands the stun. That's the ultimate going in.
So good.
Oh, good flash out from the Gragas. Flash forward from the Hecarim. Oh, so close to going down, but it winds up being Hecarim that goes down first. This should be a double kill for the Gnar. Gnar's him into the wall. Watch.
Wookie has no Q now. He lives.
Yeah, Wookie has no Q. Oh, W lands, but he should get out. Diana's here as well. Gnar winds up getting out.
But the play there, right? Both sides.
Oh, Diana going in, gets the ultimate. Just not respecting the Diana damage.
Yeah, Wookie just overconfident there for sure.
Skarner having a duel with the Krugs right now.
But the Gragas ultimate to spread out the Hecarim and the Skarner was beautiful. Because Hecarim just got out of his ultimate, so he had no further gap close. So it bought him a little more time, allowed Wookie to come in close. And then there was a tad misplay. I don't know if you noticed it, but Wookie transformed too early. Oh, Goiner.
Oh, Azir going in.
Wookie transformed before getting his third auto off in mini form, so he didn't get that extra % HP damage. It might have been the difference, honestly, because that damage does an extra 200, and then you turn Mega, then you W, then you R, any Q too late, which allowed Realbotics to get that stopwatch off and live.
It's like Sue's gonna get the Drake. Oh, early smite. They do get it.
Yeah. But there's some mini analyzing on Gnar gameplay right there from a Gnar Mastery 6 player myself. So, there you go. There you go. You can pretty much call me professional. Like, just, you know, call me Martin or call me Huni. Like, pick one. Doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Missed that though.
good
Missed the
shuffle.
Q though.
Good shuffle. Hackrum's here though. Going on to the Azir. Azir forced to flash out. Gragas needs to leave as well.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Diana already used her E, so she won't be able to dash forward again.
Yeah. Yeah. Fat Cow, good roam there. Little lucky. I don't know if they knew that was happening or what, but just happened to be in the vicinities to help Photosmart out. Because Photosmart actually missed that Q, so it didn't have a reset on the dash. So really was
Skinner's here. Go under the tower. He's definitely going for it.
You can't tell me that champion's not balanced. Or you can't tell me that champion is balanced. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Like, that champion is just absolutely absurdly broken. Like, no one should be able to do that in this game. I was just ridiculous.
It's all skill, right? Point and click.
All skill. All skill. I'll say it one more time. All skill.
Wookie is just... Oh, man.
Mauling this guy.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
It's even fair to watch at this point. It's a 50 CS gap.
Yeah, already.
Can we talk about how Realbox is 6-0 though? Like, what? Like, give us some kills, man. Like, you're good, bro. Like, you're feasting.
He's got the chem tank.
Let your laner get a kill or two. Oh my gosh. But hey, I mean, like you said, he's already got his mythic. He's already got finished boots. How much gold is he sitting on? He's sitting on a K, up 1.2K. This guy's pretty much got more gold than Suic combined at this point.
Skarner's going to be very hard to deal with. Very hard to... nobody really has the damage to deal with him right now.
No. But that will change. If I'm Gnar, I think Black Cleaver would be a good second item to go. Or third, depending on when he wants to go Sterix.
That's a good
depending
point.
on how much they're fighting. But I'm going to... Oh, gank top. Should be dead.
Gets the smite down. He does have ultimate. Uses the ultimate. Oh, does he have the ultimate? Do you have the Gnar ult?
No, he doesn't, but he does have mini form, so he should get a boost. No E? No E.
No, he already used the E.
Yeah.
Oh, Rel not able to get the Magnus Storm down. Gragas going in for the barrel, knocks them both back. Oh, misses the body slam. Gets the kill though.
Yeah.
That could have been so much better. I really like what they were going for. Diana going in.
Yeah, great plays. Just followed up by little mishaps, right? The great Gragas ult knocked Ezreal back, missed the E.
We like to refer to them as happy little accident.
Exactly. Yeah. But I hope Wookie goes Sunder. He is going Sunder. My guy. He knows how to build. This guy's a pro on this champ.
And he's gonna get a solo kill.
Yeah. So Gnar, too many Gnars these days. Oh, I think Realbox is going top, but he can't do anything. Okay. Too many Gnars these days. Just perma-go Stridebreaker with Sheephead.
Yep. Gragas is here too. That's a lot of spears. Oh.
But too many Gnars these days, like, are sheeps, not Sheephead, but like are sheeps, and let's just go like whatever with everyone's going, and they only go Stridebreaker. But Sunder is so good in these tanky team comps, like Skarner, like Hecarim, like Diana, who's going to be beefy, because it does that percentage HP with the Sheen, right?
Yep.
So, really good build out of Wookie Where to go Sunder here.
So they are able to get the first tower mid. Wookie does get a tower to answer in top lane. Next Drake is coming up here in about 45 seconds. And honestly, if I'm Suic right now, I'm actually pretty happy with how the game is going.
100%. 100%.
So Ezreal gonna get the tower. Oh, yep, he's got it. His back is gonna be a little bit delayed though if he decides to try and back before this Drake.
I thought you were gonna say his back's gonna be hurting after this one. Something like that. I was like, true.
That too.
Yeah. Wookie's back might be hurting a little after this one.
Yep.
Because he's gonna have to do a lot for this team on the Gnar. He's absolutely gapped top lane so incredibly hard. And he needs to translate this. They're gonna get possibly a second Drake here.
Ezreal ult coming in. Yeah, they should get it.
Yeah, should be free. InkJet just all on desynced backs, way too late. Maybe they knew that they wanted to give it up or what, but...
Yeah, the Ezreal wanted to push for the tower, so he was very desynced.
Yeah. So we see Suik now with the 2 dragons.
Yeah. Oh, Diana going forward. E to the minion. Yeah, the Azir is very afraid of the Diana now.
Yeah.
Skarner's coming bot. There's a Nami ultimate coming in. Skarner flashing forward. Oh, and the Hecarim is here as well. Kalista trying to get out. Oh, and Diana's here as well. Azir comes in a little bit late. Ultimate's a little bit late. 2 kills go down to the side of InkJet. Nara's still pushing in top lane. Oh, great job by the Gragas to disengage with the body slam.
So I'll tell you what, right? They get 2 kills off that. No objectives on the board. You know, they expended so much for that. And you know it's worth you got 2 kills, but I don't know. I think they just used a lot more than they had to, I think.
Yeah, they did.
To get those.
And Wookiee's going to equalize the tower on the other side, too.
Yeah. But maybe I'm wrong. There's a little misplay. Kalista, I think, or Rel, Rocket in Perseverance's ultimate needs to come out a little early before the Hecarim started channeling the E, and not after. Because was still able to get through because he's unstoppable in the ultimate. So needed to go before he got that close in range.
Nara's flanking with Mega right now. Don't think anything's going to happen, though.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Wookiee is just in a really commanding position right now. Looks like he's going for Dead Man's Plate next.
Yeah, so was Photosmart and Realbotics on those, the Diana and the Skarner, though. I mean, Skarner won't die for a long time at this point, and Diana's going to be doing so much damage, so...
Yep.
Suik's just got to do a good job on stalling now, just like last game.
And Gragas did wind up going for the Night Harvester, so he is going more for an AP style build.
Yeah, with the Predator, that was a little more obvious. I don't like it. I think it has its place.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if this game is the place though.
If he was ahead, I would say maybe you can justify it. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yep. But since he's a little bit behind, I would say tanky or bruiser would probably be a better call. If
he goes full tank after this, no worries at all though.
Yeah, that's true.
It matters what he follows up with. I don't mind the Night Harvester if that's what he just has as his mythic, and then goes things after that like a Thornmail, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Hecarim will be healing a lot, and so will Sheephead. So could use some heal cut on the side of Suik for sure. And QSSs might need to start coming out too. Don't know though. They might have faith in their team comp to kind of neutralize the Skarner.
Looks like they might be setting up a dive in top lane. Skarner's coming through the tower. Oh, Nar doesn't time his E correctly. Does get the Mega into the wall. But Nami's here, forces the flash out. She lands the bubble. Oh, good job dodging. Oh, triple stun. Forces the ultimate under tower. Winds up getting it. But that's so much. They took so much to take out Wookiee there.
That was crazy. That was a really good dodge by Wookiee. Probably that was like an LCS level dodge right there.
Yep.
That was.
So they get the kill and they get the tower, but they trade for mid tower as well.
Maybe at 1.5 actually.
Oh yeah, they might get the bot inner with the Diana.
Yeah.
And it looks like Suik is just gonna keep shoving. So yes. Diana got the tower, but she can rotate. So it's 2 for 2 on towers.
Yeah.
But Diana's here. Oh.
No ultimate on Skarner, but he's still got that stun.
Yeah, Diana's on the backside. She's gonna get a 2-man ultimate on the carries. Yep, went up getting 1 kill. Should be a 2nd kill going down.
So Gragas trolled with the casket. He use the casket and it put them further towards the back line instead of away. Obviously not what he intended. Just a little unfortunate that Diana kind of came behind Goiner on that attempt there.
Yeah, so now InkJet starting up the Baron. They should have enough damage to burn through this. They could potentially trade for the Drake on the other side.
Yeah, I would think that's a smart play. Looks like Fat Cow and Dat Puff are going to see what they can do about that, though. In the meantime, no jungler, though. Should be good for them. They should be able to grab that, snag it up. Just kidding. That is so healthy. They should honestly stay on it at this point.
Oh, Wookiee's going in, forces the flash out of the Nami. He has to know the rest of the team is here, though.
Yeah.
Skarner ultimate already back up again. Rail goes in and gets a one-man ultimate. Wookiee, 5 health, winds up going down eventually. Hecarim does a good job basically negating the Zero ultimate. Kalissa's still alive, though, but Rel winds up going down. Oh, yep, Kalissa's going to go down as well. Good job. I mean, she's doing a good job kiting back, but... Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of indecisiveness from the side of Suik. The Drake was alive for about 5 or 10 seconds before they started trying to take it. I think they were a bit confused why InkJet wasn't on the Drake.
What just happened?
They reset. Yeah, they reset the Drake.
They're afraid of a steal. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I was so curious. But I see the Skarner pinged Smite. You didn't have Smite.
Okay. That was what it was. All right, so now we're at, what, 8K, almost 9K gold difference?
Yeah, definitely a little heftier than what it was last game.
Yeah, I think that it's one of those type of things where, like, InkJet team compositions really favors a scrappy team fight. But if Suik is all grouped up and it's like a straight-up 5v5, I still think that Suik can win. But they keep getting funneled and like losing one person, then another person. They funnel in one by one essentially and wind up giving up multiple kills.
Yeah, you're pretty spot on with that assessment. They do keep finding a way to go in, not necessarily one at a time, but it seems like one person goes in, then becomes a 5v4. So it just puts them at a disadvantage from the start. Like Wookiee went in a little early on that last attempt. Soul Reaver's done that a couple times, so you're pretty spot on there.
Yeah, so they looks like the Baron is still there. Oh, Wookiee's going aggro against the Hecarim. Winds up getting the Gnar into the wall. Hecarim ults out. And meanwhile, the rest of InkJet is sieging pretty heavily.
Yeah, definitely worthwhile getting the Hecarim ult out. It's a pretty useful ability, and the Gnar ultimate definitely has a lower cooldown. Wait a second. Look at the cooldowns, though. Hecarim's is going faster than... no, never mind. No, I take that entirely back. Take that back. Never mind. Take that back. Yeah, Gnar cooldown's faster. Yep.
I definitely think it was definitely worth it, just because if you get the kill, then you wind up stopping the Baron push.
Yeah.
Looks like Baron's worn off.
So Gnar's cooldown is back up. Hecarim about 60% of the way.
Yep. So yeah, InkJet's doing a good job now going into the jungle, trying to steal whatever jungle camps they can.
Start setting up vision, start getting ready. Baron's in 230, so nowhere really soon, but they can maybe just look for picks and keep mounting their lead. Would be a good place to start. Remember, just because Suik won that first game and they're temporarily out of last place doesn't mean that they're anywhere close to guaranteed playoffs. If they lose this game, Rock only has to win one of the 2 games that they play against Ghostcock Actual, and they make the playoffs due to the head-to-head. So, still desperation times for Suik. Last game they were kept forcing plays. This game not so much. They don't have the tools.
Gnar's caught out. Nami and Hecarim are here. Gnar's about to go Mega. Diana's coming up. He is definitely going to go down. It's a question of who's going to get the kill and if Suik's able to get anything on the backside.
They have 5 people. Oh my.
Yeah, 5
God.
people trying to take down Wookiee. They've identified the win condition.
I'd be so mad. I'd be tilted off the face of the earth if I was Wookiee, getting 5-manned. Oh my gosh. Give
Yeah,
me a chance, fellas.
Looks like Suik is resetting. So yeah, Wookiee was pushed up further than the rest of his team, so it makes sense that they would go and try and collapse on that.
Definitely.
And that's going to be top inner going down.
And his team not really getting anything off it though. They go right back to defense.
They couldn't. They're like they wouldn't get the inhib. They wouldn't get bot tower.
Yeah, maybe would have kept one bot lane. I don't know. Yeah. They're definitely just not in a place to be trading, I guess.
Oh, that's so much damage on the Callista.
It's just too much damage, yeah.
She's able to lifesteal quite a bit off the wave. And the Azir is trying to put in some work now.
Yeah. Azir needs to finish that second item. Although it's only a Banshees that it looks like he's going for.
Diana's going in on the Callista. Callista's able to kite out. Diana's taking tower damage. Exhaust is down on her, but no follow-up. They're going onto the Hecarim instead. Diana's able to get out. Flash forward from the Gragas. Not able to land the barrel. Diana goes into Zanya's right now. Nami ultimate coming in. Magnet Storm hits 3. Gnar ultimate hits 2 as well. That's a Diana going down. Ezreal flashing forward, trying to get the Azir. Kliss is able to get the Ren to get the kill on the Ezreal.
I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again.
And it looks like Suik is in a decent position to potentially take this Drake that's spawning in about 5 seconds.
Can we edit this out? Can we just pause and just cut this part of the game out? I don't want to go through this again. I don't want to get hyped.
It's definitely a roller coaster of emotions right now.
What is going on? How?
Go for it, guys.
Why did InkJet just go so far? They just went so far.
Yeah, they went pretty deep.
It's a 5v3. There's no way they lose this, right?
Yeah, Skarner's definitely looking for the steal.
Gnar should just auto-chant. There's no way they lose this, right?
Yeah, Hecarim's forced to flash out. Gnar's about to go Mega. There's another flash. Oh, Rel goes forward.
Okay, guys, back off,
disengage, disengage.
Get out, guys, get out. All right.
Diana's here, though. That's a full ulti. Oh, Azir ultimate just comes back up, but they overstay their welcome.
Yeah, Photosmart's way too good. This could be game. Oh, it's game.
Gragas goes down.
Depends how long Perseverance can stall, actually.
Yeah, Callista's trying to kite, but that chilling smite. Callista's arch nemesis, and that's the ace.
What do we got? 20 seconds, 10 seconds? Maybe not. Maybe a game still lives.
It's at least an inhib.
No waves. Yeah, game's still alive. Okay. Alright, game's still alive. We can get back on the Suik hype bus real quick.
Yeah, wave is finally here.
They got 4 members spawning in 5 seconds. Alright,
it's gonna be 2 inhibs. And if InkJet's smart, they'll most likely go to Baron immediately. And I think that Suik has to just give up that Baron.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You've said it perfectly. You've taken the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
There's
We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do.
Can we talk about Robotics hasn't died yet? This guy he has a 20 KDA.
Yeah.
And it's perfect too. He hasn't even died. This guy's gonna lead the league in KDA. It's not even gonna be close.
Pretty ridiculous. Okay, back timers are a bit desynced on the side of InkJet. Diana just backed. Now they're moving into Baron Pit area.
Someone kill Robotics. Someone do it. Just please. We can't have this. We can't have this boosted KDA getting out of hand here. Okay?
He's so tanky though.
No, yeah, I know. Oh no, Wookiee.
He's pushed up a little bit too much again. He might be going down, and if he does, that'll be Baron.
Oh, Suik goes for a play on Sheephead though. They get him.
They do get him. Winds up being a 1-for-1 though.
But at what cost?
Oh, great bubble by the Nami.
This might be game.
Stopwatches still going down.
Nah, I think Jet's smart. They just go in the game.
Yeah, I think they can end the game here.
Oh, the Azir.
Oh!
The Azir passive actually is so
yeah,
funny.
the Azir passive. There's a Skarner ultimate going down. Gets a double stun, but Rel should go down. That's a lot of super minions for the Azir to try and clear.
Oh my gosh.
And Diana's going deep. Oh! And with the Azir going down, I think that might be it. Kliss is kiting for her life right now. Oh.
Photosphere dead!
Oh, he's not dead yet!
No! No! He lives! His KDA lives! Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Oh my... It's not even close.
And InkJet equalizes 1-1.
Oh.
So Stuick is still alive. They have to now wait on the results of Reformed Oath Kings versus Ghost Cock Actual. And yeah, if Reformed Oath Kings is able to get one win in that series, then Suic will be eliminated. But great job by Suic to at least take one game off of the number 1 seed in InkJet. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Both games were really fun, really close.
Well, the second game was a little less close, but they had their moments for sure. You know, a very, very entertaining series nonetheless. That first game was just it was unrealistic to ever think a game could be that hype again. So
yeah.
But yeah, great performances on both sides. Are we gonna do a post game interview?
Or, if you want to, it's up to you. It was a 1-1, so we might need like somebody from each team.
I'm definitely down. You want to do one of each team?
Sure.
I think that makes the most sense. I've never done a 1-1. So yeah, let's.
We may not be able to do it.
Yeah, they ended there. That team already left though. Yeah.
Yeah, post game interview has 5. Lobby has 5 spots. So we can all go down there.
It doesn't. Okay, so Wookie just joined, so it looks like Wookie wants to do interview. So it Wookie and then one other person, and yeah, we can move over as well.
Yep.
All right, so Wookie and Realbotics sounds like.
Wookie. You got both of us in here?
Yeah.
We figured that we would do both teams. You wanted? Yeah. We figured we would do that because it was a 1-1, even though you guys won the second game. Classic.
There we go. There he is.
Classic.
All right, let's start with game 1. So Wookie, like you and Soul Reaver, I think were the whole reason why your team win. I mean, the rest of your team played well, but you guys just played out of your mind. Well, so talk to me about that.
So one of the things I did not expect at all was the Shaco ban, because I've been playing it so much recently, and I was like, if they don't ban it and they pick something like a null or something, I could pick this. And then I saw him just like, okay, now I don't know what to do. But we had also been practicing a Renekton mid, and we knew that it could be flexed. So when I saw the null pick, I'm like, okay, what can I go to it? Then we saw Lucian. And we were afraid that the Lucian was going to go mid, because that was actually going to be a really good counter to a Renekton. But then they picked the Zeref, and there we sort of understood, okay, so they're going for long range. What can I do to counter that sort of long range? I'm just like, give me Pantheon, and we all just go all in.
Yeah, definitely a good call.
Not gonna lie though, Wookie, you lost a couple of brownie points with me for saying you've played Shaco. I think that champion is the most toxic champion ever released in the game. I think it doesn't deserve a place in the game. I think it should be deleted. I think everything about that champion is what's wrong with League of Legends.
It's so fun.
You lost a couple of brownie points with me on that one, but really, really, really well played game 1. You guys did a great job. You guys had a rough start to say the least.
Yeah.
But you guys pulled that one back. Dissimilar to the second game, though, where you guys weren't able to kind of make the same plays and kind of stalemate that lead. So you want to talk to me about that one, Realbotics, and how that second game played out for you guys, and if you liked the way it was going from the start, whatnot. Just explain it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really good on Skarner, so I think that was a good pick for us. The We really played pretty badly into the double globals in game 1, so we just wanted to kind of take that off the table.
That's
Skarner's
going to
busted,
hurt. Yeah, it's going to hurt. We were not expecting that because we hadn't seen, I think, any games at first. Like we saw.
We also really we wanted to run back to Nami because our support is a Nami phenom, so we wanted to make sure we got the Nami run back.
Yeah,
Yep.
Datpuff is a Nami phenom. That's right. Randy, you got something to say there?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's. I think he's got like what 50% pick rate on that champion alone in Seal, and his bubble rate was ridiculous. He was hitting so many bubbles.
We need to get that stat added into the game. Bubble rate, that needs to be a stat added. I'm not even kidding.
I would say this: the vision control on the other side was amazing. Like we had no control once you had the lead. We couldn't even guess where you were. That was really nice.
It's actually a really good point. That's something we noted out a couple times, that InkJet did a pretty phenomenal job in keeping track of the enemy team and setting up vision before objectives and death brushes, etc. Robotics, was that something you guys talked about, or was that kind of just something that happened just kind of unconsciously?
Yeah, I mean, one of the problems. I mean, I personally don't think Gragas jungle is that strong right now. It's not unplayable, but I think that if Gragas falls behind, he just insta dies to pretty much anything because he's so squishy in the jungle and is a melee champion. So once I was ahead, it was pretty easy to just set up a ton of vision and make a lot of picks because Skarner with Chem Tank is just so fast and there's no way to get away.
Yeah.
You can't get away from Skarner once he pops Chem Tank. You can blow 2 flashes and QSS to get away from him. So it's pretty easy to kind of just play our game at that point.
Yeah.
I will admit, Gragas was originally planned to actually go topside with me.
That's what we thought.
But when I saw the Hecarim, I sort of had a switch mindset because I know Gragas into a Hecarim is normally actually a losing matchup unless it can hit like a perfect barrel. So I wanted something more like reliant, so that's why I sort of switched to Gnar, and that sort of first Weaver onto Gragas. Especially with how we wanted to play our comp. So that was sort of a different mindset. I think what we could have done differently is instead of Gragas' first pick, we should have gone for the well if we were planning it. Now that I look back, but that's sort of like in the moment, you never know.
Yep, hindsight 2020. So, InkJet #1 seed secured. Suic, you guys are still alive, as far as I know. Formed Oath Kings has not played their matchup yet against Ghostcock. So right now you guys do have the win advantage. So I want to get both teams' thoughts going into playoffs.
We'll start with Wookiee, or we'll start with Robotics. Never mind.
Yeah, we're excited. Oh yeah, go. Oh, me? All right. Yeah, we're pretty excited to play playoffs. It actually worked out super well because one of our teammates is going to be out of commission for a week because he won't have access to a computer, and so we got the bye. So that worked out pretty well for us. Yeah, we're looking forward to cleaning up our game a little bit. Ever since the 11.4 jungle changes patch, I haven't felt very comfortable on a lot of my normal jungle picks, so we've been kind of struggling to figure out the meta in 11.4 and how it works for us. But it'll be nice to have an extra week to practice.
Rando, write that one down. Not comfortable on normal jungle picks. All right.
Perfect. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, there you go.
Wookiee,
there you go.
Wookiee, your turn.
So I would be really happy for us to make the playoffs. There's so many good teams right now in Piltover. I would say this. We had a few issues definitely like for a couple weeks, and I think right now actually our roster is probably at the best it can be. So if we can get playoffs with this roster, I think we will definitely like show what we're actually capable of and just the strength that is.
I can say the only two teams we drafted game 2. So second best team in the league is SUEC for sure because the redacted loss was we just trolled that game in draft. We trolled draft that game.
So
baited the
so if you're saying redacted trolled, and
No,
you're
we
saying
trolled in draft and lost to redacted. That was 100% on us.
Got you. So if you're saying Suic is the second best team, what would that put you guys third then? And Apes first or what?
If I recall, I think we 2-0 you guys in
No.
about 40 minutes total. So
No,
Right.
definitely not. It didn't happen.
I don't think. I think that actually, your AD carry had to quit playing that role after you got smashed so hard by our bot lane.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
Well,
just my
I-
recollection. Maybe I'm wrong
yeah,
there. It was
yeah,
somebody else.
My recollection was I had a lot going on, and so I was actually playing with one hand tied behind my back. It was something weird. I was
Sure.
trying out, and so I put a blindfold on. So I was
Sure.
thinking maybe it would heighten my senses. Didn't really work out.
He was cosplaying
it's
Lee
a-
Sin.
Yeah,
It's an intellect. It's an intellect difference, probably. Then you're saying.
yeah.
But we're smart enough to use both our hands, so
There was a little bit of gap going
Uh-huh.
on, but
Yeah.
we'll shape it up. We'll shape it up.
We'll make sure that
we'll see.
Uncle doesn't play RuneScape this time.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I've been Cyanite, your local Akali, Plat 3, one trick. Rando, you want to give your intro or outro?
Yeah, I just play everything. So thank you guys. Great games. Can't wait for playoffs. Hopefully we'll get all of them casted. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the games. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.